Hey fifth graders, my name is Mrs. Marr and I teach at Sager Middle School, and I'm really excited today because I get to take you on a tour through the 5 middle schools and introduce you to the 5 middle school Spectra teachers. We have all sorts of fun activities planned for you and I can't wait to get started. Let's get going. Hey fifth graders, I'm here with Mrs. Flood. She's the Spectra teacher at Sager Middle School. Miss Flood, do you have a few minutes that I can ask you some questions?
Sure, absolutely.
Awesome. Okay, so when you're not at school, what do you enjoy doing? What do you love to do?
I like doing lots of things outside of school. I think my number one thing right now is hiking and traveling. I like to combine the two of them. So I try to do lots of adventures.
Awesome. Well, speaking of adventures, have you been on any awesome adventures lately?
I have. Mrs. Whitmus from Francis Howell Middle and I like to do a different adventure every year, and this year it just happened to be Iceland. So we got to hike the volcano and got to see all the lava, and then we also went to an iceberg lagoon and all the things in between. So we had true fire and ice visit in Iceland.
Awesome. That sounds amazing.
It was.
So, okay, so let's say some 6th graders wanted to buy you, I don't know, some candy.
I'm bribable.
You're bribable. Good. What kind of candy do you like?
Okay, caramel. I'm a big caramel fan, and I don't know, some Skittles maybe.
Sounds delicious. Okay, so you know this video is going to our 5th graders who are going to be your 6th graders next year. What do you like about 6th grade?
Oh, I love 6th grade because I used to teach 5th grade, so I still feel like when you guys come over, I'm like, this reminds me of my other job, and we have such fun units. You guys get to experience Spectra as a daily class for the first time, and we're gonna create countries, we're gonna make movies, and we're gonna dive into forensics. It's got some of my favorite curriculum in 6th grade.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much, Miss Flood.
No problem, anytime.
Hey, 5th graders, it's me, Mrs. Marr, and I'm here with Mr. Pearson today, and I've got some questions for you. You ready to answer them?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
All right, so the first thing that the 5th graders want to know is they want to know if you have any pets and if you like dogs.
I don't have any pets. I had one growing up, but I would say that I'm a dog person if I had to pick. We're just not home enough since I coach 2 sports at the high school. So.
Oh, okay. So what do you coach at the high school?
I coach varsity baseball and varsity softball at Francis Howell Central.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, the other thing they want to know is what your favorite color is.
I think I usually say it's black or like teal because that's the color of Perry the Platypus. So that's my favorite color because that's my favorite
Perry the
cartoon
Platypus,
character.
that's right. I saw some Perry the Platypus stuff in your room.
Yeah. Lots of it.
If you had to choose between potatoes, pickles, or cupcakes, what would you choose?
Well, given that I don't really eat any vegetables, I actually, one of my little quirks is that in my life I've never had a salad.
Oh my gosh.
So I would pick potatoes because I eat a lot of French fries. I love French fries and I love all things potatoes.
I think I'm there with you. I think potatoes are the good choice. Okay, so the kids want to know also like what they should look forward to about middle school Spectra and what they should look forward to about Brian.
Well, I think as far as middle school Spectra goes, I would look forward to like the environment that we have in the classroom. There's a lot of moving around, a lot of interaction, and a lot of creativity. And my favorite part about it is I get you for all 3 years, so I really get to build really cool relationships with all of you over the 3 years. As far as Brian goes, Brian is an awesome school with awesome teachers and awesome administrators, and our goal here is that you always feel supported, and I don't think you'll be disappointed with that. So there's always someone here to help you, and there's a nice, easy transition.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I think that's everything they needed to know.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Caldwell, the kids want to know a few things about you. So we're wondering if you had to choose between a Reese's peanut butter cup and a Snickers bar, which would you pick?
I would choose a Reese's peanut butter cup every time.
Good choice. I agree. Good choice. Okay, so do you have any pets?
I have one pet, and she's a dog. Her name is Rosie.
Aw,
She's
Rosie.
about 4 years old.
Awesome. Is there a picture of Rosie in your room?
There is not.
We're going to have to add that for next year. Okay, so some of the kids are wondering what's the difference between middle school and elementary Spectra?
Well, the first big difference is we meet every single day. We get to be together and do projects every day of the week. It's just like every other class in the building. You come every day, for first hour or whatever, and we do projects like we're going to create a country. We're going to learn all about forensics. We're going to learn how to use cameras and create videos, all in 6th grade. We also do Challenge Fridays. We create pictures like some of the ones you've seen on the wall, some of these behind me, okay? We do lots of fun stuff. We also have some other challenges where we do some hands-on building, do brain teasers. We do all kinds of great stuff, and you're going to be surrounded by kids just like you. And so in that sense, it's just like elementary school Spectra.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much. That really helps us understand what it's going to be like.
Oh, my pleasure. I cannot wait to meet you.
I am here with the lovely Miss Whitmus from Francis Howell Middle School. Miss Whitmus, do you have a friend with you today?
I do, and this is my friend Paul. He is a bearded dragon.
Hello, Paul.
He has been with us for 2.5 years now, and he is our class pet.
Oh, what does Paul eat?
Paul, his favorite foods are leafy greens, and his favorite leafy green is bok choy, a Chinese type of cabbage. And then when he needs protein, he will eat super worms.
Oh, gross. Super worms?
Yes.
Are those worms that lift weights?
No, not quite, but they are fat and juicy.
Oh, delicious. Do you have any relatives that work in the Spectra department?
I have one, and she happens to be my favorite sister. And she teaches at the high school and at middle school, and her name is Mrs. Marr. You might wonder, if you're Mrs. Whitmus, then how come Mrs. Marr has a different last name? It's because we married 2 different men with different last names. That's why.
Okay, well, that is very interesting to me. I also have a couple other questions for you if you have some time.
Sure.
Okay, so what's your favorite food?
My favorite food right now is ice cream.
What do you like to do when you are not at work?
Sleep on the couch.
Okay, I'm here with Miss Tomasich at Barnwell Middle School. Miss Tomasich, is this your classroom? Where are we?
No, this is actually right next door to my classroom. This is the drama closet, but we definitely have lots to choose from to dress up if we need to.
Well, perfect. So the 5th graders want to know a little bit more about you.
Okay.
And a little bit more about the robotics program at Barnwell. We heard that you have a pretty awesome robotics team.
Yes, this is actually my 15th year doing robotics, and we usually compete in 2 different programs. We have the competition in the fall, which is the first Lego League, and in the spring we participate in the General Motors competition. And actually we just got great news. We had a competition this past weekend, and out of 2 of my teams, one of the teams won the Champions Award and are getting to go to state this coming February.
Amazing. That's wonderful. Congratulations.
Yeah, they're excited.
So are 6th graders allowed to join robotics?
Absolutely. So at the beginning of the year, we have an application process, and basically it's just, answering a few questions about robotics and if you enjoy Legos and building and things like that, teamwork, because we get started right away. So the first week of school, be looking for an application for the robotics team.
Very cool. Thank you. Okay, so I want to know a little bit more about your life. So I hear you like Disney?
Love Disney. Got my Disney on. Yes, any chance I can go to Disney World, I am there. I love it. My parents actually got married and had their honeymoon there, so needless to say, we go to Disney a lot.
What's your favorite Disney movie?
Ooh, so I grew up liking Cinderella, but probably my new favorite is Rapunzel.
Oh, I love Rapunzel. That's a good one. So what do you do? So you travel to Disney World. Do you like to travel anywhere else, or is that the only place you go?
If I can travel, I am on a plane, in a car, in a train, wherever to go to different places. We have gone to Europe. My family and I travel around the United States. Anytime we can travel, we can do that. We usually go on probably 2 trips a year. And also, I actually had the experience in 2019 to go to London with some Spectra students and parents, and this summer we're actually going to travel with some of those parents and students to go to the Galapagos Islands and to another Europe trip.
Amazing.
Yeah, super
All right,
excited.
before I let you get away, can you tell the 6th graders, the incoming 6th graders, any advice that you would want them to have coming into middle schools? Like, can you give them any advice of how to be successful?
Absolutely. So obviously all the teachers, we want you to be very successful. If you are struggling or need help, please ask us. Don't be shy. We are here to try and help you be the best person that you can possibly be. We obviously advocating for yourself is very important, but also don't put things off to the last minute. I know procrastination is probably some of our weaknesses, but the point is that try and manage your time wisely, and then we're here to help you if we can help you.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for your time.
You're welcome.